Hi folks, I want to talk to you today about road rage, and I thought what better place than the super narrow road where my fiance Emily was almost hit by an aggressive driver a couple months ago. So since I started riding bikes as a kid, there have always been honks and grumpy drivers, but you might have noticed lately it's gotten a little bit worse out there on the road. Everyone's a little on edge, people are more aggressive, and I've had some more close calls and more angry drivers than in the past. Emily is still working with Bike Legal to pursue charges against her new friend, but the wheels of justice are slow. We'll keep you posted. We've certainly seen more in the news lately of fatal car accidents with cyclists, and the truth is that despite good folks like Bike Legal, the government isn't doing a great job protecting us from these, so we have to take care of ourselves first. Over the years, I have tried every approach with the angry or reckless drivers. I've yelled, I've cussed, I've cried, I've thrown water bottles at them. Now, every situation is different, and I'm not saying that my advice will work every time, but I'm going to share with you what I do that I've found the best chances of success in these interactions. First, you've got to ask yourself, is it worth it? Right or wrong, we're the vulnerable party here. It takes a lot of self-control and practice when your life is threatened, but sometimes the best thing to do is swallow your pride, accept the loss, and move on. I try to empathize and tell myself, that's just a miserable person, nothing I can do about it. I feel bad for them, and I'm just going to go enjoy the rest of my day. That said, if the offense is bad enough that I think they could hurt someone someday, and if I'm in a state of mind that I think I can actually have a constructive conversation, and if I can catch up to them, I will engage. The first thing I'll try to do is de-escalate. I'll assume that everyone on the road is on the worst day of their life, in a rush for something important, and in the US, in possession of a firearm. We know that they're already in possession of at least one weapon that could kill you. When I approach a car, I'll look in or I'll knock on the window, I'll have my hands up and I'll say, look, I'm not trying to start anything, I just want to talk to you. I might even tell them to take a deep breath. I don't antagonize. I find that people respond better to fear than anger, so I'll look scared, I'll act scared, usually that's sincere. I'll even say like, hey look, that was really scary back there, you almost hit me, I have friends who've died from this is real. I'm just trying to get home, same as you. If I go any further to the right, some car will open the door at me, so this is where I've got to be. Right now, they see us as an obstacle, like a traffic cone. So you have a few seconds to humanize yourself, to make them care about you. So mention you have a wife and kids at home. I've been telling people I have kids for so long, they'd be in college by now. Whatever you can say that would make someone feel shitty if they killed you. Once you've got them calmed down, now you can be constructive. And it could just be as simple as, next time, just wait for me to pass through the intersection before you make that right turn. It's very rare to get an apology, but at least I feel like they'll hear you. And that's enough. Lastly, try to end on a high note. Just a basic peace, take care, have a nice day. So, good example, last Sunday I was over on Ventura Boulevard, and it was busy, there was traffic, so you can't really go more than 15 miles an hour. And one guy was riding my butt and finally squeezed past me super close, and I did the what's the deal wave. So then he's way in front of me, but he does the swerve. He does sort of this like warning swerve, a lot like Emily's incident here, except he wasn't actually at me, he was in front of me. But did a warning swerve, was just saying like, hey, I could have hit you if I wanted to, was how it felt. So I caught up to him the next light, and I knocked on the window, and first he tried to ignore it. And then I was like, look, I don't want to start anything, I just want to talk to you. He opens the window, he's like 22, driving his dad's pickup truck or something, and I just kind of lectured him. I was like, look, there's people out there, there's pedestrians, there's strollers, there's puppies. You can't drive like that on Ventura Boulevard. You're gonna hurt somebody. You almost hurt me. I have friends who've died this way. And he was just nodding like a school kid being yelled at by the principal. You're just having your day, trying to get somewhere, and all of a sudden, one little mistake, and you're waiting for an ambulance to put me on a stretcher, and you're spending the next 6 months in jail or with legal issues. It's not worth it. The car's not a toy. So the whole time he's silent and nodding, and I even ended it with, do you understand? He just said yes, and I said peace, and I rode off. So I hope this helps next time you get buzzed or honked at. In the meantime, thanks to Bike Legal for fighting for us. Check their Instagram and their website for more useful info for cyclists. See ya.